Hey everybody, welcome to Discard and Draw. I'm Tank, and this is my brother Steel, and we're sad.
Why are we sad?
We're sad because that's the theme of the game we're reviewing today. Gloom.
Yay.
So gloomy. So sad.
Sigh.
It's actually a pretty fun game.
Roll the footage.
So this is a basic setup for 2 players. The game plays 2 to 4 players in the base game, and the expansion, I believe, adds cards for a 5th player. Now, you're going to start with 5 members of one of the 4 families in the game, and 5 cards in your starting hand. Each player's going to have 5, and the goal of the game is to make your family have the worst lives possible. And that's pretty much the whole game, is you're just trying to make them miserable.
And what's better than that?
So
If you like being a terrible person, you never know.
some people do.
Yeah.
It's true. Now, the best part about this game is definitely the cards, because as you can hopefully see, they are clear. These are clear plastic cards, which means they're waterproof. And what you do with these cards is you lay them over top of the family cards, and that adds either positive or negative points to that character. And the goal is to have negative points by the end of the game. And as you play cards and your people accumulate more negative points, eventually you're going to want to play a card that basically kills them off. That goes over top. And when you kill them off, you're going to flip your family member over to the dead side. And now that person is dead, and at the end of the game, you're going to total up the total score of the character and all your dead characters, and whoever's got the lowest score is the winner. There are 3 possible spots on a card for positive or negative points, and each card you add is going to either cover up or replace one of the 3 circles of positive or negative points. There's also little icons in the lower right corner of the card, which are basically to interact with other cards in various ways, mostly the death cards. The positive point cards are cards you're going to want to play on your opponent's people to keep them from having the lowest score, basically. And you can even put negative point cards on your opponent's cards if you want them to have, if the card for some reason has a really bad effect on it in addition to the negative points, you might want to give that to your opponent. And you can even kill your opponent's characters if you want. The only condition to kill someone is that their total score has to be negative, or you can't kill them.
On your turn, you can play, discard, or pass up to 2 times. Although your first card is the only card where you can play an untimely death card.
Yep.
There are also red event cards that you can either play on your turn or somebody else's turn, depending on what the card does. Mm-hmm. The cards you play on somebody else's turn usually cancels out a card they play, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. The game ends immediately after somebody's last family member is killed off.
Mhm.
After that, you total up all your negative points, and whoever's got the lowest score wins.
That's right. So, Steele, what do you think of this game?
You know what? I really like this game.
Yeah?
You've had this game for a while, and
Since college.
And ever since then, we don't play it enough. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
But I really just love this game because of these cards.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the game itself is also good, but these cards, these are the coolest cards I probably have ever seen.
This is literally the only reason why I bought this game was because I saw that the cards were these clear plastic things, and I was like, I don't even care if the game's bad. I'm getting this game, and it actually is a good game.
It actually is a very good game.
Besides the coolness of the cards, it still is a very excellent game.
It's a very fun game. I enjoy it. You know, I like everything about it. I don't really think there's anything that I really dislike about the game.
I don't think there's really any. I don't have any real complaints with this game. I mean,
I don't either.
And like I said, the expansion adds, I believe, at least one more family to the game, so you can play with more people.
Right.
So it's definitely a very solid game. This, and like I said, the cards are just so cool.
Love the cards.
But not enough games do cool things like this where they come up with these cool ideas where it's like, hey, let's do clear plastic cards so that you can play them on the cards and you can see all the different bonuses and you cover up old bonuses with new ones and you get to see everything. It's a cool concept, and there's not a lot of games that do stuff like that anymore. I mean, this is the only game that has card. Well, I know there's at least one other game I know of that uses something like this, but it's not the main focus of the game. So this is the only game really where this is a thing.
And to think that this game came out so long ago now,
I've had
that
this
nobody's
for, let's see. It's been probably 15 years, I think, that I've had this.
Wow.
14 or 15 years, something like that.
And to think nobody else has really done anything like that since then.
Nope.
I mean, and I think it's fantastic that, I mean, I'm glad nobody's tried to copy it, and they're really the originals about, doing the clear plastic cards like that. But it's a fun game. Other than that,
it's easy to teach. I mean, there's not a lot of rules. The rules is one sheet. It's double-sided, but it's very small. I mean, there's not a lot of rules.
They're pretty simple.
They are.
Easy to teach,
I mean,
easy to learn.
Half of the rule sheet is just information about the families.
Right.
So there's not a lot of rules to this game. I mean, you don't need a lot. And the cards say what they do on them.
Yep, the cards say what they do, and everything's...
The icons are easy to read. You don't need to worry about that. It's not confusing in any way.
Right.
And
they added the icon element without it being confusing.
Right.
They did it very well.
They did.
And I
mean,
like that.
There's only like 4 icons. I think there's the skull, the bat, the cup, the little stack of coins,
and the heart.
And the heart, yep.
With the
arrow
through it.
Yep.
Yeah. But I like this game a lot. I think it's great, and I don't know. I think everybody should at least play it once in their life.
Yeah. I highly recommend this game. This is, if you're looking for just a little card game to have some fun with your friends, it's not real heavy, so, and like we said, it's easy to teach people how to play. So
you can even play in the pool.
Yeah, you kind of can, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, the cards aren't going to get ruined. They're plastic.
No.
I mean, it's very durable.
Yeah.
So, Gloom, highly recommended.
Go out and get it. Play in the pool.
Yeah. Play in the rain.
Play in the rain.
Which makes sense because it's Gloom.
Yeah.
Then you're
got
sad.
a gloomy day.
Yep.
You don't like the rain. Go outside and play Gloom.
Yep. Well, that's it for Discard and Draw. I'm Tank. This is Steel. And that was Gloom.
Like our videos. Or don't.
Whatever. We don't
Subscribe.
care.
Or
Doesn't
don't.
matter. Nothing matters.
Do what you gotta do.
We're all gonna die.
Or don't.
Every one of us.
We'll see you all in the next review.
Or we won't.
Or not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
You'll just ignore us. And we'll be sitting here talking to no one. Playing Gloom.
Like right now.
Yeah. Now, I lost my train of thought there.
Yeah. During your turn, you're allowed to play 2 cards.
That was good. I like that. That was good. Good job. Good job.
During your turn, you can play up to 2 cards. Although your first card... Nope. So on your turn, you can play, discard, or pass up to 2 times.
You seem unsure of how to continue after that.
Pretty much was. There are also red event cards that you can play on your turn, and usually... Yeah. There are also red event cards that you can play. I forgot what I was saying. Holy cow. There are also these red event cards that you can play either on your turn or... The game ends immediately after somebody...